Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo.
Airway for today's flight.
All my veterans all over the world. You know what time it is, veterans. You better stop playing with me. Get your ears out them foxholes. Get your ears out the battle zones. Get your eyes up off them computers. Hey, drop them waste baskets. Stop shining them floors. You got to hear this veteran right now sing to you one of them beautiful Bob Marley renditions. Let's get started. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing gonna be alright. Because this is my message to you, veterans, all my veterans all over the world. Man, I'm just here today, man, just thanking God for another day to be breathing at 69 years old. And I did my part, and you guys not doing your part. And I really, truly thank you for your extreme sacrifice, your extreme dedication, veterans, and everything that you're doing overseas to protect our country and the United States and all our borders. Thank you so much. And I don't sound like Bob Marley. Hell, don't look like Bob Marley. Don't even have hair like Bob Marley. But the one thing Bob Marley and I have that we got together. What's that, Mr. Costello? I thought you'd never ask. Me and Bob Marley know how to deliver that message. And that message, veterans, is don't you worry about a team, because every team gonna be all right. Veterans, everything gonna be all right, veterans. You better believe that. Today is a good day. And I hope you guys are being safe over there in the war zones. I truly hope you are being safe over there in them doggone foxholes. And wherever that you at over here saving our country, I hope you are very, very safe. And for all of my veterans that's rappelling out of helicopters, all my veterans parachuting out of airplanes, all my veterans running from IEDs, running from grenades, running from bombs, running for your life, running from chemical warfare, radiological warfare, just know that I'm sitting over here praying for you guys every single day. I wake up every morning thinking about my veterans, because I know what it is to be over here to sacrifice for your country. While we do all our daily chores, we go to work, we go to football games, we go to baseball games. Right now, we got the World Series going on. We got football, college football, pro football going on, hockey going on, and every sport that you can think of, and everything else that people love to do. We can only do that because of you and your sacrifice. Thank you, veterans, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. All my veterans, I don't leave out my homeless veterans either. All my homeless veterans, they're sitting in cars, campers, boats, trucks, riding on motorcycles with no gas, no heat, no electricity. Man, just know that there's angels sitting there to watch you and guide you everywhere you go. And everything that you do, veterans, there are going to be some angels that sit and watch for you and watch over you. They watch over me constantly, and they're going to watch over you as well. And again, thank you for everything that you do, veterans. You may be homeless. Homeless is not a bad thing. I keep telling people, homeless is not a bad thing, man. It's not a bad thing, because you can make the situation better. I done been homeless, and it was temporary, but I was homeless, and I didn't like it, not one bit. I didn't like being homeless, and I made something of myself to go out there and do better than to be homeless. And, when you got the VA behind you, you got the Christ Hotline behind you, God there take good care of you. So always don't be shy or embarrassed because you was homeless. Get on that phone, call the VA. They're going to make sure they're going to take good care of the veterans. That's one thing I learned in life. Sometimes I know I couldn't even count on my family to do nothing for me, but I know I can count on the VA. You better stop playing with me. VA, Veterans Administration, they take good care of you, bro. They take good care of me. And I'm so fortunate to be here in Lexington, Kentucky with 2 VAs, guys. We have 2 VAs. Isn't that something? I was living in Miami, they only had 1 VA. You'd think they might have 2 or 3 as big as Miami is. But, hey, guys, they take good care of me, and they're going to take care of you too. So homeless veterans, don't give up on me. Don't you give up on me, man. It's just a temporary thing. It's nothing permanent. A lot of people want to be homeless and stay homeless. That's because they want to stay homeless. But if you don't want to be homeless, man, pick up that line and call the VA or that Christ Hotline. Believe me, and they'll get to it real fast to get you up out the streets. But if you still not there in the streets, that means you want to stay in the streets. And because if you don't want to be in those streets, man, you call that Christ Hotline. Now, you don't want to commit suicide, you feel like the whole world gave up on you, man, call that Christ Hotline, veterans. Because I did. I had no problem calling, and I promise you, when I called, They came right on the phone, and they told me it was late Friday evening. I never forget it. The lady threw me out of my apartment, and the lady at the VA said, "Mr. Costello, can you hold out till tomorrow?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I can." She said, "Tomorrow we'll have you a place to stay." And I called one of my best friends, Corey Joyner. He can attest to it. I called my best friend, Corey Joyner. I said, "Corey, I need to spend the night, man, because this lady threw me out of my apartment with no warning. And I need somewhere to stay tonight." And Corey came and picked me up. This is the goddamn truth. My best friend came and picked me up. And before I could wake up the next morning, man, the VA was on the line with me. And they got me into a shelter. And I was able to get me a nice condo down there in Miami, man. They helped me get that too as well. I already had a job, but just that when you get thrown out, man, you automatically become homeless. Yeah, I was homeless, man. I was homeless. And it wasn't a good feeling. It wasn't a good feeling. And I told the lady, I said, "Ma'am, I mean, why were you doing this?" She said, "Because I want to, and I can." I said, "Wow." Anyway, my best friend, Corey Joyner, came to the rescue, and the VA took good care of me, man. Excuse me. The VA took good care of me, and the VA take good care of you as well. I got a very bad cold I'm trying to get over. But yeah, guys, don't ever give up on the VA, man. They will never give up on you. And for all my homeless veterans, you know, all my homeless veterans sitting in those shelters, man, sitting over there with no gas again, no heat, no electricity. Guys, man, VA will take care of you, man, but you got to reach out. They don't know you're homeless if you don't call and let them know. Please, man, do me that favor. Gerald Costello, your veteran friend. You know what I mean? I'm a brother just like you. Just always get the hotline, man. Listen, I don't know why people think it's embarrassing to be homeless. It's not bad to be homeless at all. You can do something about it. You don't have to stay that way. It's just a situation. It was a situation. It was a situation. That's all it was. And today, man, I'm retired now. I thank God for the VA, and they still take care of me to this day. And they'll take care of you too as veterans. They will truly take care of you as well. And I do this, guys, because I came online last year with my YouTube channel to get my veterans out to a football game. Those that lost a limb in Vietnam and those that lost a limb in Korea War. I try to get them out to have entertainment, 3 hours of entertainment with them, so that we can just talk football and talk military matters, family matters, anything that a veteran want to talk about. It'd be okay with me. That's what I love to do. I would love to hear war stories. When I go to the VA, I thank all these guys for their service, and I know I'm sitting there waiting to see the nurse or doctor. I get in the conversation with these guys, and we talk stories, man. We talk war stories. We talk where we were stationed. Excuse me. I got it real bad. And we just talk about everything, man, that we did when we was in the military. What was our MOS, what you did. And it was a beautiful thing where you travel. And, man, you'll be surprised. Just that little conversation probably made somebody's day. I know I make somebody's day every time I go to the VA, because I'm one of those happy-go-lucky type guys, and I want everybody else to be happy-go-lucky. But a lot of times when I go to the VA, man, people is real sick, real beat up, ready to give up on life. And that's just not the way I roll, man. If I had one leg, I'm going to walk around on that one leg. I know they got a wheelchair and they got everything else to help me with that one leg. If I got one arm, they got something to help me with that one arm. You can believe that. I am not giving up on life, man. I am not giving up on life, and I don't want you to give up on life either, veteran. But I just want you guys to know, if there's anybody out there to hear my voice, I need all the help I can get to get my veterans out to a football game. You know, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can afford to give my veterans, man, be greatly appreciated. And if you see up here to the left of me is my little QR code. And, man, just donate something to help my veterans out, man. You know, everything will be accounted for. I'm always accountable for every penny, because I don't want it. I just want to be able to help my veterans out, because, you know, I can't do it by myself. You know, I'm on a fixed income. I'm retired, a veteran on a fixed income. Can't do much to help my veterans. But I can definitely spend some time with them, and we talk family matters and war stories. I can do that at a football game while we eating a hot dog and a Coke. You guys playing with me. All right, guys. But if you can, find in your heart to donate anything, it'd be greatly appreciated. But I'm looking for those veterans who already have the vehicles, you know, like the buses, the planes, the boats, the motorhomes, that we can get our veterans safely to a football game. That's what I want to do, man, but my veterans. I love my veterans. All right, so I won't keep you long, guys, because I'm sitting here watching some football games. I'm enjoying my day. But I just had to jump on there and holler out my veterans. And I got to do my shout-outs, too, for all the people I meet on a daily basis. I do on my history channel. I want to get out there and shout them out, too. But veterans, before I go, To the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be their world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top. Veterans, all my veterans, have a great day. God bless each and every one of you. Until next time, it's your boy, Gerald Costello. I'm out.
Everyone's waiting for today's flight.